Emily, you totally screwed up today, you know that, right? You need to look over your work before turning it in to me. I had to fix everything for you. I told you to use a specific font, and you completely ignored my orders. You didn't even include the head page properly. How many times do I have to remind you of the guidelines on how to create the documents? Geez, you are so useless. What have you learned in college, huh? I guess nothing, since you don't seem to have a brain. You should be grateful that I covered for you. I fixed everything. Next time, don't embarrass me, okay?
Hi, Nate. I appreciate you taking the time to give me feedback on today's work, but I actually did everything the right way. I used the app to create the documents.
The app? What are you talking about?
Remember we had a meeting with the project manager 2 weeks ago? We got rid of the old format and adopted a new one using an app. What I turned into you was made with the proper format. The font and the head page were properly made, followed by our new format guidelines. But since it seems like you made changes to it, I have to fix everything the way it was all over again.
What? Okay, those new guidelines are stupid and untraditional. Don't you get it? You need to stick to the old rules. You're just a college intern after all. What do you even know about rules?
Actually, I was hired by Catherine to work as an intern to teach you about the new format guidelines. We're using a new app to make everything digital.
Catherine?
The CEO?
Oh, right. My bad.
You should know that since you've been working for her for the past 12 years.
Oh, shut up. I call her Katie, okay? You don't get to judge me.
Okay. Anyways, the app is something that I've been working on as a computer science major. Catherine loved what I've created and she's testing it out at this company. That's why she hired me as an intern.
What are you talking about? Look, you probably don't understand this because you're too young, but that's not how things work around here. I've been working at this company for almost 12 years now. As your supervisor, you need to show me respect and listen to what I say. We're not changing anything around you. We don't care about your stupid app that some useless college student made. How dare you manipulate your way into this company to test your app?
It was Catherine's idea, Nate. I didn't manipulate my way into anything. In fact, I'm grateful for her taking me in as an intern. I'm learning a lot every day, and so is the company by using my app. It's a win-win situation.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't care what you say. You're gonna take whatever documents you've made so far and make sure it's in the original format, okay?
With all due respect, I'm not doing that because that's not my job. I left you a manual that has all the rules on the new format, including what the app is about. Take a look at it and please get used to the new format.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, it's not too difficult. It may look complicated at first, but it's made to be simple and easy to use. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. In fact, using the app will save you so much more time than using the original method. You'll thank me later.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not accepting the change in our traditional way. This is unacceptable.
Like I said, this isn't my idea. If you have a problem with me, you can speak to the CEO.
You think you're so smart, don't you? Just wait until I teach you a lesson. You're gonna find out who's in charge in no time.
It looks like we're still not on the same page. I don't see the point of having this conversation anymore. I'm just trying to do my job here, but you won't listen to me. You're really making things difficult. Anyways, I'm off the clock already, so I'd like to be excused. I have other important things to do.
Wait, I am not done yet. How dare you cut me off like that? You don't get to dismiss yourself. Who do you think you are?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Emily, get back here.
Hi, Emily. How's the adaptation of the new format getting along? Is everyone getting used to using the app?
I'll have the results ready by the day after tomorrow, but overall it's going well. Everyone seems to be adjusting to the app smoothly, except for one person.
One person? Oh, I wonder who that might be. Let me take a hint. It's Nate, isn't it?
Yeah, he's, how do you say, passionate about being traditional.
Yeah, he's been with us for almost 12 years. He grew up in a different generation than most of us. I guess his generation is all about following old rules and traditions.
I understand his viewpoint, but he's making it harder to do my job. He won't listen to me at all.
How so? I could imagine, but do you mind explaining to me how he's been acting towards you?
He keeps on using the old format. His attitude is also not helpful with the situation. He makes fun of me for being a college intern and won't listen to me just because I'm younger than him. On the other hand, everyone else is doing perfectly fine with learning how to use the app. It shouldn't even be hard, but it's like he just doesn't even want to give it a try.
I see. Well, the thing is, we've been trying to adapt to new technology to make things easier. Save time and make more profit, you know? That's why I love the app you've created. Our company has been using old technology for so long that it needed some change. Since it's our first time changing things, I thought your app was the perfect opportunity to test things out.
That's what I explained to him, but he wouldn't listen.
He's always had a stubborn personality ever since he joined the company. It'd be nice if he'd just give in and follow along. We can't keep things traditional while other companies continue to grow fast-paced.
I only have 1 week left of my internship, so we should figure something out before I leave.
You're right. I am so sorry to put you through this. As the CEO, I'm embarrassed.
No worries, it's part of my job. You know, I'm learning a lot in this company, so I want to thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for taking me in and using my app. It means so much to me as a student.
I wish Nate was mature like you. I'm glad I took you in. I'll see if I can do something about it. I may have to take some things into consideration.
Okay, thank you.
You did it again. How many times do I have to tell you to use the format I showed you? You never learn, do you?
I think you're the one who's not learning. I told you that the company is no longer using the old format anymore. I gave you a manual on how to use the new app.
How dare you talk back? Who do you think you are? You know what? I'm gonna make you regret every word you said to me. I'm gonna let you know who's in charge here. Just you wait and see. That was epic. How did it feel to be slapped in the face in front of everyone at the office, huh?
Nate, why did you do that? It hurts so much. I'm going to the nurse.
The nurse? Oh, poor Emily. You're so weak.
Oh my God. I can't believe you hit me in front of everyone. You have a lot of courage in you.
What?
You might think that you made a point by hitting me, but you just showed your true colors to everyone. This is harassment.
You're overreacting. I thought I'd teach you a lesson because you messed up the numbers on the document.
Nate, I didn't do anything. That's not part of my job. If you'd used the new system, the numbers wouldn't have been wrong.
For the 100th time, I am never using your stupid app. How many times do I have to tell you? Do you have a memory of a fish or something? Dummy.
But it's the new system the company is using. You need to follow the rules. I've been telling you the same thing over and over again. Why won't you just listen to me? You're making everything so difficult. You know, you might think that you're making a point here, but all you're doing is embarrassing yourself. It's only a matter of time before you're going to receive punishment for your actions.
Oh, shut up. You're just a college intern. Who do you think you are to give me a lecture on following the rules? I'm your supervisor. I'm older than you. I've worked for this company for 12 years. Don't act like you know everything. Maybe I should have slapped you one more time, since it seems like you still haven't learned your lesson.
I think you're misunderstanding something. I may be a college intern for now, but what you don't know is that I got offered to work as a full-time employee at this company after I graduate.
What?
Don't be so shocked. You know how hard it is to get an internship at this company since it guarantees you a job offer to work here at 80% chance. You've been working here for 12 years now, right? You should know how things work here. Or do you really see me as some useless college student who won't get a job offer? If you would have been paying attention for the past month, you'd know how many compliments I've been receiving from my coworkers. Anyways, I'm at the nurse's office right now, getting my cheek iced.
What?
You slapped me so hard that you cut the inside of my mouth.
You are so weak.
Catherine is waiting for you in her office.
What?
You should hurry before she runs out of patience.
Hey, Emily. How dare you do this to me? Because of you, I got suspended. Catherine said that I should be expecting a termination. I am getting fired, thanks to you. I have to do job hunting all over again. Ugh, you ruined everything for me. I was finally able to get this job after working as a cashier for years. I was lucky enough to get this job through connections, but now it's all gone because of you. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Hey, don't ignore me. Hey, Emily. You have a crush on me, don't you? You see, after thinking about it last night, I'm pretty sure you have feelings for me. You just wanted to get attention from me by acting out and talking back to me, right? Because that's the only way you could think of. How cute. You know, I don't mind marrying you. After you graduate college, which is only a month away, we're gonna get married and you're gonna work at this company. I'm gonna be a stay-at-home husband while you make all the earnings. Look, I'm only stuck in this position because of you. I wouldn't have lost my job if you didn't make a big deal out of everything. You should be held responsible for what you did. If you marry me and promise that you'll take care of me for the rest of our lives, I'll forgive you. Oh, don't you think that is a great idea? I'll just quit the company before they fire me so I can at least get some retirement pay. Emily, why didn't you tell me? After I turned in my resignation letter, I told everyone at the office that we were marrying, but they told me that you were already married and have a kid. You're a college student.
You need to be quiet and stop texting Emily.
What? Who is this?
This is Catherine, your boss.
Oh, hi, Catherine.
I can't allow any more harassment to happen to my employee, so I decided to stand up for Emily.
Why are you doing this for her? She's still in college, but she's an adult.
I guess I care too much about her since she's the daughter of one of my good friends. She's like a little niece to me.
What?
Don't get me wrong, though. She worked hard to get this intern position. She created an app that's useful. She's still a student, but has so much talent. Not to mention that she's balancing school, internship, and being a mother all at once. It's truly inspiring.
How is that even possible? She's just a college student. I bet she's lying so that people would see her as some kind of brave, independent woman. Ugh, so stupid.
No, she's not lying. I've met her wonderful husband and her beautiful son. Emily is still in college, but she's a senior. She's 23. Although she's a student, she's a fully grown adult. You have no right to judge her since you don't know anything. Not that it's any of your business, but she got pregnant with her son 2 years ago. She wanted to keep the baby, and her husband proposed to her. Now they're happily married. It's nice because her husband has already graduated college and is working full-time. Although it's a rare case, they're the most perfect couple I've ever met. I can't believe someone like you would try to ruin it.
Well, it's not my fault that I didn't know that. You know, none of this would have happened if she didn't talk back to me in the first place. This is all her fault.
Nate, she was simply doing her job and you were acting immature. You should have listened to her and agreed to our new system.
That's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
I can't believe you're not admitting to your faults. You hit a college intern, Nate. This is not normal behavior. I've known you over 10 years, and I know how you can be stubborn sometimes, but you've crossed the line multiple times. You need to work on your anger issues.
You know what? I've had enough of you and your team talking crap about me like that. Don't pretend like I don't know anything about how you guys exclude me from everything. You guys never invite me to events. I know everyone hates me at the office. I've endured it all these years trying to fit in, but you keep hiring young people. Was this the plan the entire time? You wanted to make me quit on my own by excluding me, didn't you? This is so wrong. I hate you all. I should have left this disgusting workplace years ago. I've wasted so much time here, thanks a lot. I'm gonna leave bad reviews for this company. People need to know the truth about how manipulative the CEO is.
Nate, I need you to calm down. I'm worried for you. Are you all right? I think you should talk to someone about your feelings. You need to let it out, but not here. This is inappropriate.
Oh, stop acting like you care. I know your true colors.
You know what? I don't have time for this. You're a fully grown man. I don't need to babysit you. You seriously have an anger management problem, but that's your issue. It seems like you'd never understand, so maybe it was right that you left the company. I don't think you'd fit into our new policies anyway. Speaking of leaving the company, I received your resignation letter. I see that you quit before you got fired so that you'd receive retirement money. Nice try, but it's too bad that most of it will go towards the compensation that you'll be paying Emily.
What?
Emily's husband is furious about what you've done. Both verbal and physical abuse caused her to have bruises and cuts to her face. Do you have anything to say for yourself? How can you hurt someone so much younger than you? Not to mention hitting on a college student. I'm truly disgusted by you. Emily's husband is pressing charges against you, so you should prepare yourself.
Pressing charges?
What you did was a criminal offense. They're taking things to court. You'll be hearing from their lawyer soon. I think you should hire a lawyer for yourself, too. Just some last advice before I end it with you.
What? Am I gonna get arrested? Oh my God.
My husband was worried about me so much that he took care of everything else regarding the situation with Nate. He didn't want me to have any more stress from him. Nate was being stubborn about paying compensation, but thanks to his parents, they made him agree to do so. I'm glad his parents were rational, unlike him. We pressed charges against Nate and he was sent to prison for 2 years. Now he's working in a prison factory under strict supervision. He's also getting some anger management treatment and working to become a better person. I hope he reflects on his mistakes and behavior. I didn't like the way he treated me, but it taught me an important life lesson that not everyone that you meet in life will be nice to you. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Hey Lewis, I must have just missed you. If you're out now, would you mind contacting me when you get back? Thanks. I just got home.
Oh, you're back already. I thought you'd be back around lunchtime. It's early, isn't it?
I just had to pick up some groceries, so I figured I'd do that, then come back a bit early. The fridge is fully stocked. Did you eat breakfast already?
Kind of.
All right. I'll be heading to work from 1 today, so if you'd like me to make you some lunch, let me know.
Isn't it Saturday, though? Why would you have to work today?
One of my coworkers called me in earlier this morning. They've been having a bit of trouble, and I'm the only one who can step in.
Don't you work from home, though? It shouldn't be that hard to just do what they need to do, then clock out, right?
It's not that easy. I have to join about 3 online meetings with our customers. See, I'm the only one who really knows about the project, so they need me to step in. Oh, here I was thinking working from home would be easy. Turns out it's way more of a headache.
Oh yeah, my image of working from home was that it was super lax too.
Right? When I was first told that working from home would be an option for me, I was pretty glad. I thought it would be a good chance to spend more time around the house and spend more time with you too. But it seems like the moment I started working from home, my workload just doubled. Sure, I don't have to commute to work, which is nice, but it's busy.
Really? I had no idea. My job actually can't be done from home, so I'm not sure what working from home is like, but I thought it would be easy. Apparently not, huh?
Well, it's not that bad. I don't mind being busy. So anyway, do you need lunch today? I don't mind making it if you're going to be home soon. If you're not, I can put it in the freezer and keep it for you until you come back.
I'm probably fine. I'll eat over at my parents' house. They've probably got better food over here anyway.
Oh, are you at your parents'?
Yeah, I woke up at like 9 this morning, then I saw all these texts from my mom wanting to help with some stuff. So I just headed there after this. Still not sure exactly what she needs help with, but you know, when mother calls.
Oh, I didn't think you'd be heading there. You should have told me.
Oh, you'd like to help out too? Daisy, I think you're finally coming around to this whole being a wife thing. Like, it's been about 2 years since you've talked to my mom, right? And now you're offering to help her? I'm really glad that you're turning the corner with this.
Louis, are you being serious right now? What gives you that idea? Do you even remember why me and your mom ended up not talking?
You and her had some kind of stupid disagreement, right?
Well, hardly a disagreement. More like your mom was the one who kept harassing me. It got so bad that I had to tell her that if she didn't stop with all the demeaning behavior, I wasn't going to go over there anymore. So after that, she stopped contacting me and just communicated solely through you every time.
You think that that was harassment? Don't you think that's overblowing it a bit, Daisy? My mom wasn't intending to harass you. I guess it may have seemed like that to you, but her intentions were good. I think you just didn't know the way she does things. She's actually a really wise person, and I'm sure there are some things that you could learn from her.
Louis, are you being serious right now? You saw the way she treated me, right? If that wasn't harassment, I don't know what was. Remember how she used to force me to eat food that was way past its expiry date? She always said it was fine, but I could often see mold on it. How is that not harassment?
Oh, I guess there was that one time, but I'm pretty sure she didn't notice that it was off. It was some kind of fruit or something, wasn't it? She wouldn't try to literally poison you.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Hey, Daisy, show some respect.
That wasn't even the worst part. She would always say something unsavory about my upbringing, too. She'd always criticize my folks for the way they raised me. That's one thing I still can't forget. Besides, you're always backing her up and taking her side on all of these things, despite the fact that I'm your wife.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, she's my mother, so I have to take her side. She's the one who raised me. You understand that, right? Also, didn't my father stick up for you that one time?
Yeah, I am grateful for what your father said to your mother and you, but it's not like much changed after that.
Yeah, my dad tends to care about these things a bit too much. I mean, why does he have to get involved? Like, you're my wife, and he doesn't have any say about how I handle things. That was all between you, my mom, and me.
Huh? Are you serious? Your dad actually tried to stick up for me. At least you could see that he's trying to make things at least civil between us all. It's really unbelievable how you could be so against me on this, despite all the garbage that I had to endure.
Come on, Daisy. We've been together for long enough that you should know how things go by now. I know that you don't have that many complaints about our life together, right?
You don't know how I feel, Louis. Remember what I said 2 years ago? I said if you always take your mother's side and always back her up on everything, I'll have no choice but to consider living apart from you, which eventually could lead to divorce.
I think that was a bit harsh, wasn't it? Think about it. It's the exact same with you and your parents. If there were any disagreements, you would totally back them up instead of taking my side. Admit it, you totally would.
If my mother did any of those things to you, I'd get angry at her. I wouldn't let her treat my husband like that. Frankly, it would be super embarrassing if my mother did anything that immature or childish to another person.
Immature? I really don't think anything that my mother did was immature. I think your view of the whole thing is kind of out of whack. Like, are you really trying to say that what she did was embarrassing? Because that's like, really, dude.
I think the rude one is her. She said I was an ugly wife who was useless in the kitchen. Oh, or the time she said that it would be better if I just sat in the corner and that I'd ruin the cooking if I try to help out. That's like really not good. How can you be so oblivious to all that, Louis? Is your love for your mother really blinding you that much?
Well, admit it, Daisy, you aren't anything amazing in the kitchen. I like your lasagna, but that's about it. She does have a bit of a point.
Huh? She said I was ugly. She also called me dumb, idiotic, stupid, you name it. All while laughing and pointing at me. I can still remember it so clearly, like some kind of terrible dream. But what's the point of even telling you? You don't get it at all.
I know it might have seemed a bit harsh at the time, but I think she was trying to teach you some things, like how to be a good wife. She comes from an older generation, so that was quite a normal way to deal with people back then.
I highly doubt that. My parents were from the same generation as her and never did anything like that. Anyway, I'm not surprised that you're not budging from your position. You've always been a mama's boy, ever since I met you. I guess there's no chance I'm going to convince you otherwise.
I'm not a mama's boy at all. It's just I see where she's coming from on all of this. She was trying to help you be a better wife, which, to be honest, does make sense. A lot of things that other wives do, you are solely lacking in, like cooking, keeping up your appearance, cleaning, just to name a few. My mom's always been a perfectionist and holds other people to a really high standard. I guess that standard was a bit too much for you, huh?
You really do think she's perfect then? I've got to argue with you there, Louis. I mean, whenever your dad doesn't take out the garbage, doesn't she have a special name she calls him? Something like Garbage Man? No, that wasn't it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure I could come up with a good nickname for you. Something with Mama's Boy and no backbone. Well, if anything comes to mind, I'll let you know.
Come on, Daisy. You really sound tough talking like that. I have to say, maybe my mom did have a point about the way that you were raised. You better be appreciative of us, because there's no telling what could happen if you keep running your mouth like that.
Oh, that sounds like a threat. So, Louis, please tell me, what's the plan? You got something in mind?
What do I have in mind? Well, divorce, obviously. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Remember, we even have those divorce papers that we wrote up in safekeeping. If things go sour, I can send those off in no time at all. I even have the stamps and everything ready.
Oh yeah? All right, that works.
Huh? You're not actually taking me serious, are you? Daisy, it was a joke. I wouldn't actually do that.
Huh? I don't consider we should get divorced a joke. Did you think I'd just come out and apologize if you threatened me with that? I think that type of scare tactic is really not a good way to get what you want, especially considering I'm your wife.
It was a joke, I promise. I'm sorry for saying that. It was stupid. I didn't mean it. Come on, Daisy. You know I like to just mess around with you from time to time. It's all in good fun.
Maybe you don't know, but I've been throwing around the idea of going our separate ways for a while. I mean, it hasn't been smooth, especially with all the stuff with your family. So what do you say? Maybe that would be the best course of action.
Hold on. You're taking this a bit too far. I didn't mean it, okay?
Seeing how long it's been like this with your mom, I really don't think that's going to change. So you should probably tell your mother about this plan. Yeah, she should probably know. Also, if you're going to go through with this, there's a lot we need to decide, so you should come home tonight. Apparently, there's this closing sale at one of the clothing stores in the mall, so I'm going to go to that first. Let's talk after I come back from that, okay?
Hey, you can't just decide when we talk. We've got to both decide what time is good for us. That's what being part of a marriage is. Anyways, I don't want to talk about this. I told you. I'm not even considering the possibility.
Well, it's about time you start considering it. So it's just easier if we make arrangements ahead of time like this. If your mother wants to come and join in the discussion too, feel free to bring her. She's kind of a big part of this.
How? My mom was just doing what she thought was right to help you out. You were the one who just chose not to listen to her.
If tonight doesn't work for her, anytime tomorrow is also fine. So yeah, when you've made a decision when you're gonna come, just let me know, all right?
Daisy, wait, don't go. I was really joking about that. I never meant to say anything about getting divorced.
Oh yeah? You might have been joking, but I'm serious.
Oh my god, Daisy, this isn't going anywhere. Anyhow, I don't know anything about this. I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hurry up and return my belongings that you took.
I don't know anything about that. By the way, the hairdryer is great. Really gets the hair nice and silky. I could get used to this.
What the hell, Louis? Why'd you take all my stuff? Everything's gone. The bed, my dresser with all my clothes. That's really messed up. Even all my bathroom stuff, my shampoo, body soaps, lotions. If you or your mother are the ones who took this, that's honestly crossing the line. I'm literally not even kidding.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the stuff that my mom grabbed and put in a box. I'm pretty sure she was using some of that lotion today. She said it smelled lovely.
Oh my God, Louis. This is seriously messed up. I'm not going to forgive you for this.
Serves you right for calling us all of those mean names the other day. Just consider it a penalty. Maybe after this you can realize what it's like to really give someone the proper respect that they deserve, especially your own husband and his family.
You're just like a kid, Louis. You and your mom are just like some schoolyard bullies. This is really getting ridiculous. You did it when I was at the office the other day, didn't you? I can't believe you'd do something that low to your own wife. Well, wife for not much longer anyway.
I don't consider you my wife anymore. You're just some random person. I have no reason that I need to treat you in any special way. You're not special to me anymore, Daisy.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, you've got that right. Like, why would I want someone like you as a wife? Someone who disrespects my family, doesn't obey anything I say? You're trouble, Daisy.
Obey? Are you being serious right now, Louis? I really think that you gotta just take a step back and realize the reality of the situation.
Nah, I think I have a pretty good idea of the way things are. Besides, whenever I think of spending the rest of my life with someone as bad-natured as you, I just get really down. I'd be much happier with someone who gets me and understands and respects my mother as well.
All right. So have you sent off those divorce papers that we were keeping? That would be the logical next step, wouldn't it?
Wow, I thought you'd have a bit more of a reaction to that. Like, aren't you wondering at all where all of your stuff is? I'm sure you'd want to know a little bit.
Well, I guess I was wondering where you stored all that stuff. But what I was really wondering is if you and your mother were plotting to move in here. That's it, isn't it? Finally, the mama's boy and his mommy can be together again under one roof. How fabulous!
Don't call me a mama's boy. I'm serious. It's so demeaning. You don't even know.
Does that get under your skin then? Great, I'll keep using it. I even changed your name in my phone to Mama's Boy too.
Well, I guess I could just let you in on our plan now. You were right that my mother's gonna move into that house, but just not with you in it. We put all of your stuff in a storage locker, so after you get out of there, I'll tell you where you can find it. That sound like a deal?
So you really are seeing me as just some random person, huh?
Huh? You talking about that again? What are you gonna do about the stuff?
Oh, well, I'm kind of just thinking, maybe I'll just go to the police.
Huh? What do you mean the police?
Well, you said I was just some random person, right? You think it's okay to go into a random person's house and take all their stuff? In my image, that's seen as burglary, is it not? I guess there's no way of knowing until I give it a try. I'll just see what they say.
Hold on, Daisy, let's not do anything hasty. I'll tell you where the storage locker is, okay? Just, you need to leave the house. The reason being, my mom really worries about me and I kind of agreed to live with her.
Well, that's all fine and good and everything, but why exactly do you think you can just live in my house?
Your house? Are you serious? That's our house.
Oh, you must have forgotten. Before you moved in, I was already living in that house. When my parents moved out of it, they allowed me to move in and signed the contract over to my name, which of course I'm very grateful for. Not to mention I paid for all the renovations that I did before you moved in too. I guess when the divorce goes through, I might end up selling the house, but that's something that I'll decide down the road.
But I guess my mother and I will need somewhere to stay. I'd be okay agreeing to divorce as long as we could work something out with the house. Like, how about you let us live in there and we can do some work on it, like repainting or fixing that back porch. You know that porch has always had that broken stair. I can finally deal with that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want Mommy taking a tumble. But me walking up and down it all these years, you didn't seem too bothered about it. By the way, what is this weird-looking statue thing near the doorway? God, it's creepy.
Oh, that's my mom's good luck charm that she left there.
Good luck charm? What is it, like a wooden doll? It keeps looking at me when I walk by.
Hey, don't call it creepy. That's my mom's special good fortune doll from Brazil. It's supposed to clear a space of evil spirits before you move in somewhere. Don't touch it. You wouldn't want to be risk being cursed.
Well, maybe I'll just get the police to take it away when they come. I'll just say that the intruders left it here. I don't need it. Besides, it'll show them how really twisted the people I'm dealing with are.
Daisy, wait a second. You're not actually gonna call the police, are you?
Anyways, I better get going. Lots of business to take care of today. Would you mind dropping off the key to that storage locker? I wouldn't mind picking up some clothes for tomorrow. Kinda short on mine at the moment. Oh, and I'm not paying for that locker either, so you should probably take care of that too.
Hold on, Daisy. Let's talk about this. I'll pay for the storage locker, okay? Just, we need to make a decision on the house. Like, would it be okay for my mother and I to move in there? She's kind of breathing down my neck, so I gotta let her know.
What do you think, Mama's boy?
It's fine then?
Of course not. I told you this is my house. I want your stuff out of here right away. Your ugly, sweat-stained clothes, your stupid video game collection, this creepy doll thing. Get it all out of here.
Hey, that's my stuff. You can't touch that without my permission. I mean, we can talk about it, see what the best option for everything is.
That's rich. Do you happen to know any good moving company or pickup service? Oh, I wonder if your dad would help me out. He does have a truck that I can use, doesn't he?
Hey, you don't need to move anything, Daisy. Let's talk about this like two adults.
Well, I guess I'll make arrangements on my own. I'm sure you're exhausted from moving all my stuff. Not to mention mailing off those divorce papers. That's a lot of running around.
I haven't told my dad about anything yet, so just hold on, okay? I'll tell him about everything in due time. Just hold on. You've really done it this time, Daisy. My mom's in tears because of what you've done. Get yourself over here and apologize right away.
Huh? You two are the ones who have to apologize. I guess now might be a good time to see what your dad thinks.
I should have believed what my mom was always trying to tell me about you. You know, she actually told me after we started dating, you need to watch out for that one. One day she's gonna show you her true colors. I didn't know what she meant back then, but it couldn't be clearer now. You really let your ugly true self show this time, Daisy.
Really? All I did is return the favor for what you two did to me first. I guess what I did was pretty stupid as well. Can't really blame me, especially after I'm stuck around you for so long. I guess your pettiness rubbed off on me.
Oh man, Daisy, you really do piss me off like no other. Divorcing you was the best decision that I ever made. Right after I made that decision, my mind suddenly felt clear and a wave of relief rushed over me.
Yeah, same here. My parents were also pretty glad when I saw them. They said that we'd have a congratulations party to celebrate my escape from you and your evil mother.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care what they say. You can do whatever you want. At least I stood up for my family. I have deep ties to mine, and that's not going to be compromised by someone who just can't give at least a little bit of respect to my mother.
A woman that you decided to marry? A woman who put up with years of harassment from said mother? You standing up for her is a joke.
I get it. You're just jealous, aren't you? You're jealous of what me and my mother have.
Huh. You seem pretty confident about that relationship between your mother and you, but just you wait. There might be a change in that at some point.
Oh yeah? I highly doubt that. You're just bluffing. No one, not even my ex-crazy wife, could tarnish the bond that my mother and I share. Anyway, now that the divorce is well on its way, there's nothing to worry about. Just you wait, Daisy. I'm gonna find myself a stunner of a bride next, with a great personality to boot, unlike you. Then, in due time, I'll introduce you to her, just to show you that I found someone better. It probably won't even take that long either. My mom is great at finding eligible singles through her work ties and everything. Hey, did you really just choose to ignore what I have to say? Real mature of you there, Daisy. Daisy, why aren't you replying? I know that you're reading these. Come on, just say something.
Man, you really are annoying. What do you even want?
Daisy, good, you're there. Listen up, I need you to go to the government building downtown. I'm just talking to the staff here and I need your help with something.
The government building downtown? What are you doing there?
Well, I'm just talking to the staff and they told me that I couldn't repeal this divorce order without the other person. I need you to come here and sign this paper, okay? It won't take long, trust me.
Why exactly do you want to repeal the divorce order?
Well, you weren't serious about this, were you?
Oh my god, are you already having regrets? It's been all of 2 days. I was super happy when we decided to split. Why the heck would we repeal the process now? There's no way.
What? You don't regret doing this? You really wanted to split up? I thought that this was just something that you said in the heat of the moment. I didn't think that you'd actually stick by it.
Don't be silly. I'm delighted with the decision. Besides, I heard about that thing with your mother. So it's true that she's having trouble with money, huh? And that the family's near the point of splitting up because of it?
Huh? Where did you hear that? Don't tell me you've known about this the whole time.
Yeah, I heard it from your dad. But that's crazy what she was actually spending her money on.
Wait, how much do you know about this?
Well, I heard there was a guy named Francisco that she met when she went to Brazil. Apparently, he was quite the looker, too. She was so swept off her feet by his good looks and charm that she agreed to keep sending him money every month to support his apparently struggling family. Depending on the month, I think it was anything from $500 to $1,000. At least that's what your dad said.
Stop it. You don't need to tell me. I know the story.
Oh, but that's not even the most fascinating part. He then used that money to treat his many girlfriends in Brazil, and it wasn't even going to his family. In fact, they weren't even sure his family were poor in the first place.
Stop it. It's embarrassing enough thinking about it. I don't want to have to hear it from you.
Really quite something, isn't it? I guess there is a young man that your mother loves more than you. Francisco. Dreamy name, though, gotta admit. But I did get one request from your dad.
Request? What kind of request?
Well, since all that happened, your father was a bit stressed. He had no way to pay the bills, so he asked me for access to your salary that you get from work. So, as you don't chip into our rent over here, I thought it'd be fine to lend him that money to help him pay it off.
So that's why my account balance suddenly dropped so much.
I handed him your debit card and bank book and all that too. Figured it was easier for him to just take care of it. I think your mom also knew about it. I'm surprised that she didn't tell you. I'm even more surprised that you didn't find out. So whenever you need to access your account, just go talk to your dad, okay?
What were you thinking? Why would you just hand over my bank card and access to my bank account? That's seriously something that could have been considered a crime, no?
Well, I'm not sure about all that. I gave it to him a while ago, actually. You didn't realize for the last 6 months?
What? 6 months? He's had the card for that long?
Yep, and since he's family, there's not a lot you can do about it. Apparently their names are also on the account, so they have authority to use it as well. Anyway, there's no telling when they're going to need more money. I mean, if Francisco sends your mom another desperate email, then who knows?
No, she's not going to do it anymore. We've talked to her, both me and my dad. She's promised not to do it.
Oh, when you really trust her? How many times has she been caught doing that?
Well, yeah, of course I trust her. She's my mother.
She also kept hold of your debit card behind your back and told your father to use it to cover for her shady expenses. Sounds like a really motherly thing to do. Anyway, why'd you contact me? Getting tight over there and need some support or something?
Well, we are family, right? Family help one another out when they're in need. That's common sense. So come on, Daisy. I'm sure we can work something out between the two of us.
Family? When are you gonna learn, Mama's boy? We aren't family. We're just two random people, like you said. And I have a sneaking feeling that your father is just gonna be a random person to you soon as well. Oh, isn't it great? We're all gonna be able to finally get away from all the toxicity and nonsense.
What? What do you mean he's getting away to? You mean he's going somewhere?
Well, that's one way to put it. He's gonna get a divorce. That's why your mom was urging that you two live together here. They're going their separate ways, and he's not going to support her wasteful expenses anymore. Not to mention what happened with Francisco was totally unacceptable. I'm pretty sure when he found out about that, he decided right then.
What? How do you know all of this?
Oh, he told me. Also, he's had it with you covering for your mother all this time, too.
I don't know why he would just tell you all of this, but family needs to stick together. Me and you, as well as my mom and dad. There's gotta be something I can do to fix this. Hold on, I'm just gonna bring this form to our house now. I'll explain everything when I get there, but I know that we can fix this, okay?
Geez, would you give it up already? Besides, I'm not even at home.
Huh? Where are you?
I'm at my parents' house. I'm probably gonna just sell that place anyway. I've already decided.
What? Why would you do that? It's a perfectly good house. We can still live there.
Are you kidding? I'd have to live in fear of you barging in at any moment. Not exactly something I want to be worried about. Besides, why do you need me? You've got your best friend forever, your mom. After that, I was flooded with messages from my ex, the mama's boy, and even his mother herself. But as soon as they started to come in, I wasted no time blocking and deleting them from my phone.
I heard later from Lewis's father that Lewis and his mother actually ran into each other at the government building. Apparently, both accused one another of causing their divorces and had to be dragged out by the security guards. As far as I know, they seem to be living apart and are not on speaking terms. As for me, I'm relieved to have that difficult chapter of my life closed for good. Never would I think spending time alone not worrying about some pointless family drama could feel so amazing. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!
Hey, sis. How about you take me with you on your honeymoon? Please! You guys are loaded. You won't notice little old me there. Ruben said he liked your little sister, right? He's so nice and rich. I'm sure he won't mind. Okay? Oh, I can't wait. It's totally awesome having a cool, rich brother-in-law.
What are you talking about? Ruben's grandfather passed away and we've canceled the trip. Everything is on hold while the family decides what to do with his estate.
What? But you had a wedding.
Yes, and he died that night. I told you that, don't you remember? We all told him he was too drunk to drive and even locked his car keys in the hotel's safe. Somehow he convinced a valet to go and buy him some smokes, and while the guy was out, he took a McLaren out on the highway. The rest was played out on the morning news.
Yeah, but he was old. One old dude dying shouldn't be a reason to cancel your honeymoon. Nothing's gonna bring the old guy back. You and Ruben need to jet off and celebrate. And take me with you, of course. I mean, it all sounds a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? Why is he so cut up about his grandfather? The guy was old and sick anyway, wasn't he?
You don't listen to anything I say, do you? Ruben's parents were always too busy to spend much time with him. His father was almost constantly on business trips, and his mother was more in rehab centers than out of them. He was basically raised by his grandfather. So he was more like a father than a grandfather. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? Anyway, we aren't going to just ignore it and traipse off on a honeymoon while he's still grieving.
How about just you and me then, sis? It would be such a shame to waste the chance, don't you think?
No, I don't. What I do think is that it's not only weird, but also extremely presumptuous of someone's sister to think she'd be welcome on someone else's honeymoon.
Well, you don't have to call it a honeymoon, right? Call it whatever you like. I don't mind. Let's just go somewhere. You and me? If you guys are paying, I don't mind where we go.
You need to stop trying to freeload through life. It's time to grow up. You can't just expect people to pay your way just because you smile and act cute around them. You're not a little girl anymore, Eileen.
What's the big deal? If a guy with a lot of money wants to spend it, who's to say he shouldn't?
There's a time and a place for everything.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go.
This is not the time or the place. If you want to go somewhere so badly, spend your own money and go. No one's stopping you.
What?
I'm not discussing it any further. Think about it. Geez, Eileen, if you weren't my sister.
Hey, sis. The weather here is amazing. By the time you guys got here, the rain might have arrived, but it's beautiful right now.
What? Eileen? What do you mean the weather here? Where is here?
I got here first and did a little shopping. Fantastic choice of location. I knew Ruben had great taste.
Like I told you before, we canceled. There is no honeymoon. There won't be until things are sorted out with Ruben's family.
Really? Because I talked to Mom and she said you'd been around their house to borrow a suitcase. You were planning to sneak off without me, weren't you? You can't trick the trickster. I knew you were fibbing. I bet you guys are either in a taxi or already at the airport right now. I know you were planning on leaving today. I'd say I'm a little hurt you try to trick me. But hey, if you take me shopping, I just might forgive you. Anyway, the that's enough chit-chat. When are you arriving? The drive from the hotel along the beach to the resort is so cool. The courtesy shuttle stopped to let the security guards sweep it with metal detectors, and while they were doing that, lots of little children came out of the forest and tried to sell us flowers.
Oh, for God's sake.
The guards shoot them away with the butts of their rifles, but as the little scamps hurried back into the trees, there was a lovely rain of petals when one little girl tripped and her flower basket flew into the air. The locals are so welcoming.
Actually, the suitcase was to put some of Ruben's grandfather's things in. We're flying up to his log cabin on Friday to clean it up before putting it on the market.
Huh?
Yes. And from there, we're going down to Florida to see some of his relatives. They own a retirement community in Satellite Beach, and Ruben wants to give a few personal things back to people his grandfather had borrowed from them. It's an end to a very long and complicated life. Ruben wants to make sure there are no loose ends. His grandfather was a complicated man with connections all over the place. We have a box of what look like human rib bones to return to a guy in the home. Ruben told me not to ask too many questions. All I know is that the guy's name is Jeezy Wick and he's 99 years old.
Florida?
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you.
But it's not anywhere near Cebu Island. It's in the opposite direction.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've been honest with you from the start. We canceled the honeymoon. We canceled everything. You've decided we didn't, and now it looks like you've gone and done something really stupid.
Canceled everything? That includes the hotel?
Of course. I did it online as soon as we heard about Ruben's grandfather. I told you.
Oh, crap. That really puts me in a bind.
What's it got to do with you? It wasn't your honeymoon or reservations.
'Cause, as I just told you, I'm here in Cebu. I had it all planned. I was gonna surprise you. You wouldn't mind me crashing on the floor, would you? You guys booked the honeymoon suite, right? It would have been more than big enough for the three of us.
You've lost it, Eileen. Even for you, this is crazy. Look, even if we were there, I wouldn't have let you ruin our honeymoon. What's gotten into you? Plus, the hotel would find out we had an undeclared guest and throw us all out.
Oh, they'd never know.
Well, it's pointless arguing about it because we canceled the trip and aren't even in the same country.
Really? You've totally screwed me.
I've screwed you. How is that even possible? The honeymoon had nothing to do with you in the first place. I never once suggested you come too. Like, who does that? Who takes their little sister on their own honeymoon? It kinda defeats the purpose of the newlyweds getting away, right?
Sis, you were leaving me with no choice but to play my trump card.
What's that?
I've just ordered 2 full-course meals at the resort's best restaurant. It's $400 each.
And what's the trump move?
I paid for it with your credit card.
What? My credit card? You little... You stole it. I couldn't find it last night, but I didn't have time to search properly. I just assumed it would turn up. I can't believe you. What's happened to turn you into such a horrible person?
Oops, my bad. When you came to borrow the suitcase, I accidentally took it from your purse. Sorry.
You dirty little piece of crap. How could you?
Looks like I'm gonna have a nice holiday after all, huh? Bye-bye. I'll post some photos, so be sure to like them. Okay, sis? Allison! I just tried to pay and the credit card doesn't work. Declined. I tried until the clerk got angry. Sis! I don't know what to do. Didn't you pay your credit card bill? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible as to let it go into default. What have you been doing? Hello? Allie, I really need you to check your phone.
Well, of course it was declined. That's what happens when you cancel it.
You just said you assumed it would turn up.
Yeah, but I took the precaution to cancel it and got a new one just in case.
Imagine if some revolting criminal had it at their disposal and used it to buy expensive food at high-class restaurants. Some of those places cost upwards of $500 a meal. I'm not going to be the sucker who gets stuck with the bill.
No way!
What, you didn't know that was possible? I just went online, entered the details, and it was done instantly. It used to be that you had to call the customer center and spend all day on the phone listening to John Denver or something.
Are you making fun of me? I'm finished. What can I do? I managed to calm the hotel manager down. I told him I'd get the money transferred tomorrow. $1,000 of my own money. That's gonna have me housebound for weeks.
Hey, Eileen?
Yeah?
I was just wondering, are you there with someone?
What? Why do you ask?
It's just a few things you said. It gave the impression that you weren't there alone. You had 2 full-course meals. I know you. You don't eat that much, so I can't imagine even you letting so much food go to waste. And I doubt you paid for the plane tickets. For a moment, I had the horrible feeling that maybe you charged your ticket to my credit card too, but I checked, and that, at least, you didn't. So it only leaves one other possibility that I can think of. You're traveling with someone, and they have paid for everything so far. Am I right?
Yeah. My boyfriend. He's here too. I wanted to surprise you when you arrived.
Your boyfriend. Things don't really add up. It's all a bit strange.
Why? What's so strange? People go on holidays with their boyfriends all the time.
That's not what I mean.
Well, then what?
It's just that I saw your fiancé Jack this morning. We were taking the subway on our way to the airport. Even though it was Martin Luther King Day, there he was getting off the subway as we were getting on. He was wearing a suit. I asked him about it and he said he'd been asked to come into the office. Something about foreign clients. So, who the hell are you there with? You'd better come clean. You know you're terrible at lying, and it always makes it much worse. So who the hell are you with? You aren't... No, it's not possible. You aren't cheating on your fiancé, are you? You're supposed to be getting married this summer.
Yeah, when I said boyfriend, I didn't mean it like that. I meant that I'm here with a friend who just happens to be a boy. That's all. There's nothing strange about it. Nothing anyone needs to go talking about, that's for sure.
You've got a fiancé back here and you're traveling halfway around the world with a male friend? You've got to be joking.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's only a problem if you decided to make it one. Just let it be, please?
There's everything wrong with it. And speaking of wrong, you said you were planning to spend the time there sleeping on the floor of our hotel room. Am I remembering correctly? And you didn't think we would object to all of that? Not just the invasion of privacy on our honeymoon, but also that you were there with another guy?
We were planning to slip in after you guys were asleep and then leave in the morning before you woke up. It was a perfect plan. I was sure it would have worked out just as I imagined.
You were so stingy that you were willing to risk all that just to save on the cost of a hotel room? Mom and Dad didn't raise you to be such a cheap user. You've got money, haven't you? And if you don't, you can't expect newlyweds on their honeymoon to let you sleep on the floor with a man they've never even met. A man who isn't your fiancé. I'd be impressed by your boldness if I wasn't gonna kill you for stealing my credit card.
Sis, can we just keep this between the two of us?
Ruben was with me this morning.
Can we just keep this between the three of us?
You've got to be kidding. It goes without saying that I'm telling Jack. You can't do what you've done and expect to get away with it.
No, you can't do that. He's such a good catch. Son of the president, high salary, destined to take over the company.
Sorry, Ruben is on the phone to him right now.
What? Why is he doing that? Stop him.
He's in the middle of telling Jack what's happening. I can hear Jack shouting down the other end of the phone. Ooh, sounds furious.
Oh, for God's sake, no!
Yup, sounds like he already suspected you were cheating. I guess this is the evidence he was waiting for.
No way!
Yep, I'm afraid so. It doesn't look good. What were you thinking? One last fling before getting married? Oh, and hey, it would appear that Jack wasn't actually working. He was about to meet with the PI he had tailing you. You're well and truly busted, it would seem.
He had me followed?
Well, yeah, as far as the airport at least. There's no coming back from this one.
Jack broke off our engagement. He wants the ring back. He told me I have to pay for the last-minute cancellation of the chapel and reception venue. You have no idea how much that's gonna cost. He invited clients and partners from all over the country. It was gonna be one of the biggest weddings this town had ever seen. Sis, you've gotta help me. I can't pay for that. I'll be ruined. The cost of the invitations alone was eye-watering. You've gotta help me. You didn't treat me to a holiday, so you owe me one. You've gotta do something. Just this once. Please? I'm begging you. You wouldn't leave your own little sister like this, would you? Come on, Allie. You've gotta help me out. Sis? I tried talking to Mom and Dad. I thought they'd listen. I thought they'd say it was gonna be okay. But they told me to pack my bags and get out. They said it's me that got myself into this mess, so I'd have to think of a way out. What can I do? I don't even have a fraction of the money it'll cost. You'll help me, won't you? I need somewhere to live. I got nowhere to go. Please. You guys are loaded, aren't you? You can afford a little place downtown, right? I won't be there forever, just until I get back on my feet. Just until I find the next Mr. Right. You know me, it won't take long.
Eileen?
I'll start looking right away. I saw some beautiful little bungalows down by the marina. I'll let you know when I find the perfect one.
You're on your own. Ruben and I won't give you a cent.
What? Hang on. What do you mean? We've always had each other's backs, right? You and I, sisters against the world. Sisters forever.
You're delusional. After all the crap you pulled. Of course, this was just the final straw. I've put up with your selfish demands for years. Ever since we were kids, I've had to clean up after you. Often literally.
I'm really screwed. You gotta help me. I've got no one else to turn to. Just this once. Help me out and I'll never ask you for anything again. I promise. Allison? Okay, how about a loan? I'll pay you back. You know I will. Ask Ruben. Can you ask him? You will, right? Say you will. Please.
I'm blocking your number. Bye-bye and good luck.
Allison!
My parents wonder if Eileen turned out to be so self-centered because of the way our grandmother doted on her. She loved us both, but it was Eileen that she went the extra mile for. She'd buy her anything she wanted. Eileen would demand toys and our grandmother would buy them. Eileen would just throw most of them in the trash the next day. It produced the kind of selfish and spoiled little brat that you were just introduced to. She just grew up like that. Every time she put her hand out, Grandma would put money in it. Then Grandma died, and Eileen started finding men to do the same. Then when neither myself or my parents would pay for her, she found some unsuspecting guy to treat her to trips and fancy dinners. The poor guy genuinely didn't know she was engaged, he says. I believed him. Eileen can be very deceitful and persuasive when she wants to. Anyway, when he found out, he didn't want to have anything more to do with her either. So next she tried to latch onto a wealthy older man, but he was married, and when the wife found out, she hired thugs to smash Eileen's meager little apartment to pieces. She finally had to bite the bullet and get a real job. And another. I heard she's working 16 to 18 hours a day to not only make ends meet, but to pay back the massive debt for the wedding. Some days I'm tempted to reach out to her. Then I remember the credit card and the lies, and I think she got what she deserves.
How long do you think she should suffer? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!